Hello and welcome to another professional development webinar brought to you by the Kemnor Academies Trust. My name is Mr. Gardner and I'm here with Miss Campbell, and we're going to be looking at how pupils can use their Google Classrooms at home.
So the first thing you're going to need to do is to go on the normal Google homepage, google.com. As you see in the top right corner, there is a sign in button. We need to click on that and you will be prompted to add another account. Please make sure that you are using your student account, otherwise you will not be on the classroom and it won't add up for you. So we're going to sign in as a fake student right now. Bear with me, Redmond. It will be asking you to put your password in. And it will take you back to your Google page. In the top corner, you will see usually the first letter of your name, which shows that you are signed in. You are going to need to click on the waffle, which are these 9 squares together. It looks like a little waffle, hence its nickname. And you're going to want to select the Classroom app. If it is not there, sometimes there's a sign at the bottom that says show more. So just scroll down and you'll find all of the other Google apps that you'll be able to use with your login. So we'll click on Classroom. If you are working from a phone or a tablet, make sure that you have downloaded the Google Classroom app, as there will be less issues when you use this. So you click on your classroom. It might ask you to invite it to join your classroom if you have not yet done that, in which case sometimes it will prompt you for your class code, which you can get from your teachers. Or if your teachers have already invited you, you will just need to click join and I'm a student. It will then bring you to your class stream, which looks like this, similar to a Facebook wall or a Twitter feed. And it's where all of the posts, the announcements will appear in a chronological order as you have a look. If you just keep scrolling down, all of the different things will come up on there. Going back to the top of the page, on the left-hand side, it will tell you if you have any work due in at the moment. As you can see, nothing due in.
So another way to find your classwork is to go at the top, say stream, classwork and people. Go into people to start with. It will say who is in the class. So as teachers, these are obviously, it's a demo classroom. These are made up names. So it's Miss Hussain and Mr. Jensen, they're the 2 teachers in the class. That might be, for example, if there's a class in a school that has a 2-form entry, which means there's 2 classes in that year group, the 2 teachers might be in the same class to cross work over. But as a student, you don't have to worry about that. But if you see them posting on your stream, then you'll understand why. And classmates, these are the classmates that are currently in this classroom, and you can see who's in there and who may be invited as well. So if we go back into class work, it will show you the different topics by the big titles of what work is in the classroom at the moment, and it will have individual work underneath them. So if we click on, for example, this one, and it will say a description of what is being asked to do. And then it might have links that you can actually click on as well using the left side of the mouse.
So if we take the garden bird topic, for example, I've clicked on the topic and it's come up with Mr. Jensen posted a new assignment. This is a Google Slides, so he's given us the instructions. Have a read through the slides to complete your weekly challenges. This week we're learning all about garden birds. I would want to click on the slide document and it will open a new tab. I can then read through. I can click present at the top and it will show me everything that's happened. It will go through these slides one at a time with me clicking it, same as Microsoft PowerPoint. And each day is on here with a different activity. So your teachers may set work in this way. In order to send work back, we would need to, you can comment here. In order to send work back, I'd need to click on this again, and at top corner up here, it says hand it in. So when you're ready to submit your files for this assignment, remember to hand it in. It will remind you as you go on. So you can create your own Google document, add or create. You can choose to upload something from your Google Drive, a link to a website or something you may have created, a file. So if you might have completed some work and taken a photo of it, that's how we would upload a photo of the work for your teacher to see. And again, we've got Google Documents, slides, sheets, and drawings. So let's pick Documents, for example. I'm going to click on that. It will automatically create work for you. And then click on it again to open, and it will open a new tab. From here, you can start writing. So you might want to say, hello, sir, and then complete your work for the day. Everything saves on Google. You don't need to click save. It does it automatically. So if you have a look at the top here, it will all save as you type. So how are you? As you can see, it is saving whilst you are typing. Change the title of your document. We click up here and you can just get rid of it. I might just change it to Annabella Redmond week 1. And then again, to submit it, we close this tab and you click hand in. Make sure you click hand in. It will come up with both your documents or anything that you've added, your photos, your slides. Otherwise, your teachers will not know that you have completed your work.
As Miss Campbell was saying, your work is automatically saved. And for you to find that work, we're going to go back into the waffle, which is in the top right. We click on it and we go into Drive. Click into Drive. And that will take us to any work that has been completed in the past or have just been completed. So you can find bits of work there that you might want to use. You may even create work in the Google Drive and then submit it later on into your Google Classroom. You can do it either way. So if we come out of there, that's where your Google Drive is. So if you're wondering where your work has gone that you've just completed, that's where it will arrive. It will arrive in your Drive. That's your own personal storage. So if we go back into Google Classroom, and go back into our classroom, which is the demo classroom. So as you just might have seen, there might be other classrooms that are in here. If you're in secondary school, there may be more than one classroom that you may have to go into. For example, if you are, say, a Year 7 student, you may have different subjects. You may have to go into each individual subject. So these might be a science, a maths, an English. So there might be individual subjects for you to actually go into and complete work. But for a primary education perspective, if there should only actually really be one class, to be honest. So for this one, TKAT demo classroom, there might only be one class if you're in a primary school class.
So that's a little guide on how to use Google Classroom at home. Remember, only log in on the Google Classroom app. Make sure that you're using your own student account and not your parents' account. If you're having trouble joining your Google Classroom, please speak to your school and they will do their best to guide you and log you on. I hope this video was helpful for you. So if it was, please give us a like and subscribe to our TKAT Professional Development YouTube channel. Speak to you soon.